Hello and welcome to episode 31 of Things I've Learned from Barry Harris. And this one is going to be slightly different because, I learned it in Barry's class, but it's definitely something that comes directly from Charlie Parker. It's just an idea of a thing you can do while soloing. And it's basically doing descending thirds. So if we'll take, for instance, in the key of A flat, let's just say for argument's sake, we'll start on A flat and we'll come down a third. So when we do it ascending, we'll do it this way. So a third is basically play a note, skip the next scale note, play the next note. So there's our first third. Second, keep going. There's our thirds. And we'll do them descending this time. Now, for guitar player, I actually use probably this much of the fretboard. So from the 3rd fret to the 8th fret. So it's really, if you were thinking about how sometimes people think about positions, it's your A flat major scale starting with your 2nd finger, and then also your A flat major scale starting with your 1st finger. So that's kind of the way I look at it. It's this much space of the guitar, at least for this instance. So again, backwards is this. So now, Charlie Parker does an interesting thing. He doesn't just play, he plays a triplet with the first note. And the triplet is going to be with whatever scale note is above it. So in the key of A flat, it's A flat to B flat. And then you're going to go down to the 3rd. So you go down from the 3rd of A flat, which is F. So if we did that down the whole scale, it would be this. Now this one I need the triplet above it, so I have to come above it. And there we are in that 2nd position. That's why I said that before. So here we have it. Now you can even do it going up. So now if we did it going down, sounds really pretty. Now where would you use it? So if we were playing in the key of A flat, and we're playing on the 1 chord, just an idea. Or if we're playing on the 2 chord, like in this instance, a B flat minor 7 to E flat 7. Which is kind of the one I did before, but they both sound good. Or and that was just using just a couple of them instead of just using, or even you could just use one. That's a nice one. So that's just a little tiny thing that you can use. Now the tricky part for guitar is that's A flat major. So the very next one that you should do is, if you want to see them, I practice things in fourths because as a guitar player, obviously if you see it in A flat and if we moved it up to A, we got it. If we move it up to B flat, we have it because we just looked at that fingering. So that fingering as a guitar player just shifts. That's the dirty little secret of guitar players that horn players don't really know, except a few horn players know it. But the next one I would do is in D flat. So I would take D flat and I would practice the D flat major scale. With the same idea. So first maybe learn your thirds. And then work your, oh, sorry. Sorry. See, I really need to work on D flat. Which is a nice phrase. Or all little different ideas for just that one little Charlie Parker idea. He uses it in a lot of beautiful places, and I'm sure people who know Charlie Parker's playing recognize that right away. Now again, I have no idea if he came up with that, if he learned that from a classical book, if he learned that from Lester Young or Coleman Hawkins. I have no idea. But I'm just saying that's where I know it from Bird playing beautiful phrases on it. I think he plays on his master take of My Little Suede Shoes. He has a bunch of those that he throws in. But anyway, I thought I would make more little ideas like this, because some people have been saying that some of the episodes are a little too advanced for them, and I'm gonna I'll still be making some advanced episodes like that, but I also want to make some more medium episodes for people that are just kind of learning, or you could see it takes them a while to see on their instrument. So if I were in that position, I would take this scale that we're working on and just play it in whatever key I'm comfortable with first, and just practice playing those thirds with the triplets descending. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Practice, practice. Until next time, thanks.